Thousands of fans spending their Christmas Eve here, not roasting marshmallows, but grilling chicken on the hibachis. Hundreds of fans already leaving the stadium, some starting up their post-game tailgating. But it's not all about winning or losing here. It is about the celebration surrounding the games. They fill the stadium's parking lot with not only their cars, but their tents, grills, UH flags, and food. Everything from poke to prime rib.
Yeah, we got good neighbors. We got to have good teriyaki chicken, raw fish, of course beer, and just have fun.
Some used sunscreen to protect them against the sun on this beautiful day. Others chose to put up their tents, or tried to anyway. They were Warrior fans.
Go Warriors! Go Irish!
And Notre Dame fans not afraid to cheer on their team in a sea of Warrior green.
Warriors!
And again, hundreds of fans already leaving the stadium and the parking lot here at Aloha Stadium and starting their post-game tailgate parties. We'll have more from them tonight at 10. Reporting live from Aloha Stadium, Jody Leon, KITV4, Island Television News.
Because Notre Dame has so many supporters in so many states, visitors from across the U.S. have come to Hawaii for this year's game. Bellman and Waikiki say there are lots of football fans, and they're glad to see them.
We're here for the Hawaii Bowl, and we love Waikiki, we love Hawaii, and we're here for the game as well as the beach, and can't wait to see the game.
Oh yeah, we've been shopping all over Waikiki. It's been really fun. Sweet, good deals and lots of fun things.
And local fans are happy to welcome the Fighting Irish fans.
I think it's huge. I mean, to get people to come here to Hawaii and spend money. And the great thing about it is Notre Dame comes here with all their fans. It's 2 below back there. And to see this, as Charlie Weiss said, there's a lot of distractions here in Honolulu. And I'm just so glad that everybody came and that we've done so well in selling more tickets than we ever did for the Hawaii Bowl.
They come for the game, but they also eat and drink in Waikiki, they shop, and they visit tourist attractions.
Yeah, the tourists are definitely coming out, and people are spending some money, have a couple beers, spend a little bit more money, so that usually works out well for the Hawaiian economy.
And the game also generates local spending.
Yes, that's why I came here to buy some more shirt, you know, for the Sheraton Aloha Bowl.
And when fans freezing on the mainland tune into the game on TV, well, you can't buy better advertising than that. Dick Allgaier, KITV4, Island Television News.
This was a great step forward for us and leads us into 2009 with a good taste in our mouth. It also allows those seniors that are walking out the door, you know, to never play for us again, to leave here with part of their legacy, knowing that they were the team that, you know, ended this long drought of bowl games.
How's it going, everybody? Warrior football team playing in the school's 6th bowl game in 7 years ran into a Notre Dame buzzsaw, a squad very hungry to snap an NCAA record 9 bowl game losing streak today. Fighting Irish did it in dominating fashion at Aloha Stadium with the defense in junior quarterback Greg Alexander's face all game long. Hawaii offensive line gave up the nation's worst 4 sacks per game this season, tagged for 8 quarterback takedowns in the game, one short of the NCAA record with 58 on the year. Notre Dame offense unstoppable. Sophomore quarterback Jimmy Clausen going for a Notre Dame bowl game record, 401 yards passing, completing 22 of 28 and 5 touchdowns. Second-year wideout Golden Tate, 6 catches for $177 and 3 scores of his own. Tate and Clausen named co-MVPs for the Irish, and Notre Dame's Armando Allen Jr. He dropped the exclamation point in the 3rd quarter, taking a kickoff following Aaron Bain's 2nd score of the day, 96 yards down Salt Lake Boulevard for a touchdown. 49-21 the final. Irish snagged the school's first bowl game title in 15 seasons. Warriors finished the year 7-7 and have now dropped back-to-back bowl games, outscored by a total of 90-31.
Yeah, like most definitely just disappointing. Anytime we lose, it's going to be disappointing. I don't care who we're going to play. I don't care if it's in a bowl or not. Any loss is disappointing to our team.
You know, the stage that we were on, you know, the national audience was definitely watching, you know, watching us play today, like last year, you know, and it hurts even more, I feel, because this is our last game, and this was, you know, a bowl game that we felt that we should play better in, because we're playing for our home crowd, and you know, to know that for me, And for Aaron, you know, we can't take that back. You know, we can't say, okay, this next year. And I think that's the part that hurts the most. You know, because even last year, you know, I promised myself that I'll work even harder, you know, for next year. But for me, you know, I'll never play, you know, with some of my teammates again.
Solomon Elabimian, the school's all-time leading tackler, along with 34 other seniors tonight, played in their final game for the Warriors, and no doubt with a WAC title, national rankings, BCS appearance, 2 Hawaii Bowls under their belt, one of the greatest classes in UH football history. Stat-wise tonight, Greg Alexander finished the game 23 of 29, 271 yards passing, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. Senior wideout Aaron Bain named Hawaii MVP, good for 8 catches, a game high, 117 yards, 2 scores of his own. But no worry, UH football fans, game 1 of the 2009 Warrior football season against Central Arkansas, just 252 days away. The countdown begins.
Everybody, let's talk sports. 1 year after a blowout loss to Georgia in the Sugar Bowl, the UH Warrior football team suffered another bowl game nightmare, this time on its home field. In the game that bears its name, Hawaii got hammered by Notre Dame in the 2008 Sheridan Hawaii Bowl. Let's get right to it. Couple different looks for ND in this one. Head coach Charlie Weiss electing to call plays from upstairs because of a knee injury, plus the team wearing names on the back of its jerseys for the first time in over 20 years. Whatever it was, it worked. The defense was putting coal in the stocking of UH quarterback Greg Alexander all game long, sacking him 8 times, 4 in each half. Santa was much kinder to the other guy's quarterback, Notre Dame's Jimmy Clausen. Notre Dame up 7-zip. Clausen adding to it, hitting David Grimes for the 14-yard score. So the Warriors down 14-zip in need of a spark. Appeared to get one from Aaron Bain. Check out the effort along the sideline. Bain laying out for the pylon. He went for 109 yards on 8 catches and 2 trips to pay dirt. 14-7, Hawaii with some juice. But ND quickly made that glass look half empty. Next drive, Clausen going deep to Golden Domer receiver Golden Tate. 69 yards to pay dirt, 21-7 Irish. Right before the half, Clausen finding Tate again. 18 yards, leaving just 1 second on the second quarter clock. Notre Dame up 28-7 at intermission. Clausen 22 for 26, 401 yards and 5 touchdowns in this one. The yards and TDs both program bowl game records. Third quarter, more carnage. Clausen to guess who? Tate. He was definitely golden tonight. 6 receptions, 177 yards, and 3 trips to the zone. That one was a 40-yarder. 28 unanswered for the Irish until Alexander found Bain for another touchdown. UH wouldn't enjoy that taste very long. Ensuing kickoff, Armando Allen gone. 96 yards, 49-14. Third quarter lead for Notre Dame. And this is your final, 49-21. Clausen and Tate were named the Hawaii Bowl MVPs for Notre Dame, while Aaron Bain got the honor for the Hawaii side. Greg Alexander, 2 TDs and a pick for UH on 23 for 37 passing. Inoke Funaki entered the game in the 4th. He did throw a 27-yard touchdown to Michael Washington. Still, Notre Dame gets its first bowl victory since 1994, snapping a 9-game postseason losing streak, finishing the season 7-6, while the Warriors suffer their worst Hawaii Bowl defeat and first since Tulane in 2002. They go 7-7 in year 1 under Greg McMackin. Our John Veneri has more.
21 points in the second quarter and 21 more in the third quarter on top of 8 sacks, and Hawaii just could not overcome the Notre Dame attack.
There's a lot of things that went into it. You know, they did a great job in defending our routes in the secondary and their underneath coverage, and that kind of factored into the pressure, and they were bringing, you know, at least 6 every time. So, you know, going in, they had a good game plan.
We wouldn't like nothing more than just go out with a victory against Notre Dame, but, you know, we just didn't play. You know, we just didn't play like we could have, and today they were better than we were.
I thought we had our guys ready to play, but today, especially playing away from home, going to all the activities, my hat's off to Notre Dame and their coaching staff and their players.
You know, the coaches got us prepared, and, you know, I got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. You know, I got hit maybe 1 time tonight, and, you know, I give those guys a lot of credit. And, you know, it's really easy for me to throw the ball to, you know, guys like, you know, Golden, David Grimes, Michael Floyd, Kyle Rudolph, you know, the list goes on. But, you know, we were clicking tonight, and it felt real good.
I told the team that's the only thing I wanted. I wasn't too much to ask. I just wanted to win a bowl game, and trust me, I heard it about 100 times when I was in the locker room after the game. You know, they wanted to know what I was giving them for Christmas. I told them a flight home.
So Hawaii's overall postseason record falls to 5-4 now, with a 49-21 loss to the Irish. Reporting from Aloha Stadium, I'm John Veneri, KHON2 Sports.